thought anything about it. But I was actually called AT&T to get my internet bill paid, and the lady that I was speaking with actually told me that she was actually having to work from home as well. And the only issue I kind of see with that, and something maybe people may have thought about, is that these people that are working from home, especially for companies like AT&T as customer service representatives, she told me she's actually not allowed to take debit card information over the phone at that point because it's because they are at home, and then of course identity theft and things being real in this country like it is, people would give that information basically to a person at home, but they could just write it down on a tablet. Nobody would know anything about it.
Right.
So there's, in a way, I do agree that it's a good idea. It does give families a better chance to be able to work and stay home with their families and take care of their kids and do the online schooling, which is it's a great thing, and I'm glad that people are taking precautions to do this. But at the same time, there is a little bit of for the more sinister citizens we have in this country, they may work a perfectly normal job, but their job also may allow them to do such things, and it's dangerous no matter what you do. I mean, of course, they could write the stuff down at their work as well,
right.
But hopefully there's more security protocols in place to keep that from happening. But at home, I mean, you just never know. I mean, it's always a good thing to ask. It's like that, I've heard rumor about inmates that are actually taking phone calls and stuff like that, people paying their bills as well. And I believe that you can actually ask them, hey, are you an inmate or you're incarcerated? And they have to tell you yes or no before you give out any information to them.
Patrick, what happened once she told you that she couldn't take your information? Did you have to do something else?
Yes, she told me that she was going to have to transfer me to the automated system. The deal was that we had a card saved on file with them, but I was going to use a different card to pay our bill. And she said in order to do that, she'd have to transfer me over to the automated system. Which the funny thing about that is that every time I call AT&T to pay this bill, I mean, I'm not trying to knock them, but their automated system is just aggravating as it can be, because it does not recognize my phone number, it does not recognize my account number, and it always transfers me over to a representative. Now, the problem with that is if I want to pay my bill with them, they're trying to push you to get on their application and stuff like that, which I don't want AT&T's application on my phone. I mean, I got enough stuff on here as bloatware from the factory, but I don't want any extra things other than what what I want to use. But either way it goes, they said that, and I think it's just because when they transfer you back to a representative, they can push you for that little $5 convenience fee they call it to help you pay your bill. But yet, if you don't pay your bill, they're going to cut your service off. So what do? You can't get the automated service to work, or you can get charged an extra $5 on your bill each month. So. I mean, and I'm kind of digressing from my original point, but yeah, that's kind of where it went with that and everything. And it's kind of a bad thing. We have to deal with this stuff in this country, but I pray for the people that have had to go through this COVID-19 thing and people that are working from home. I mean, I'm glad they're able to do so, but unfortunately, there's people out there that can't work from home. Their jobs won't allow them to do it, But I mean, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give y'all my thoughts on that and something to think about, because I know that, y'all like to talk about different topics and different things that can happen with things like that. And actually, one thing I appreciate about y'all's radio station is y'all are willing to dive into a discussion and go into detail about some of the things that can, maybe other people didn't think about. Like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, I'm all for it. But then when y'all bring up the point of that y'all do with things, it might change somebody's mind. They might not be willing to be so much for it. And that's just one of the things I'm kind of against the working at home thing for, even though I still like it, in a general sense. But there's a few little things that would have to change in that for me to, be fully on board with it.
Well, Patrick, we appreciate your call because, yes, like you said, that is a point I never thought of.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day today. Y'all try to stay safe out here, and hopefully, all together, if we can all unite each other together and get, we can get through this mess and, be able to continue on. Because honestly, I'm so sick of having to stay home and not be able to go to restaurants and things like that. It's just getting aggravating, the person can take.
Hey, that's why Jarman and I went to Metallica on Saturday night and blew it out. You could tell I hadn't been out months.
Wow.
I may have had just one six-pack too many.
Concerts. I like concerts and things, but I've kind of got that social anxiety thing. I can't get around, big crowds of people because I'm always just looking over my shoulder for the person who's trying to reach their hand in your pocket. But, that's just one of those things. But I appreciate y'all very much. I hope that y'all have a great one, and thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you, Patrick. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How much time we got? So let's see here.
S.Y. Wilson coming up. You want to do it now?
You mean at this break? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Where are we?
I don't see the ABC COVID. And for yours.
It's coming on Teams.
Okay. Then. I might have had 1 6-pack too.
My poor friends aren't speaking to me. Okay. So at the 7:23, let's do. You can ask me again at 7:23 about working from home, just slightly, like just like throw it in there, and then we could play his call back at the 7:38 before we get into Black Panther. I'll just edit it down.
Or we can move Chadwick. I know you probably don't know who he is, but
he's a great James Brown.
Oh, you saw Get Up? Okay, good.
What's even funnier is I came down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
98.1 The Max. Danny in the Jar.
Amazon has opened its first grocery store called Fresh in Los Angeles. Amazon Fresh. The brick and mortar supermarket offers same-day delivery and pickup. It includes high-tech features such as the Amazon Dash Cart, which allows customers to skip the checkout line by using a QR code in the Amazon app. The cart is enabled with sensors that identify items placed in the cart. It is currently open for invitation-only shopping, but will have a public opening in the next few weeks. Operators should stay aware of how Amazon is expanding unattended retail for food and beverage purchases, such as technology is growing more popular with customers or consumers in public-facing spaces in the wake of COVID-19. I'm not quite sure why Amazon is building buildings. You've pretty much built an empire off the internet.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of what they're going for. I don't understand either. But then again, I couldn't have told you what Amazon was doing back in 1994 and look at them.
Yeah, when they were, you think, oh my gosh, how boring is that? A website that just sells books 23 years later.
The cart is enabled with sensors that identifies the items placed in the cart. So you don't check out is, I guess, the difference of this. You put it in your cart and you leave. But if anyone goes through self-checkout lines, it's, I don't know, would you say 50% time when you got to call an attendant?
Yep. Well, with beer purchases, alcohol, all that, yes.
And then if you get something that's like, doesn't weigh anything, like a bag of cotton balls, please place it in the bagging area.
Or if it's like a frozen food, it can't read the code. Oh, that drives me nuts because you're just wiping it as fast as you can. Out there and it doesn't work. Ugh.
Yeah, or it's like wrinkled under on one side. And my favorite is going to Target and the kids think that they're on TV. That'll give you some entertainment.
What?
Because they have the security TV on you. I mean, right on you.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then the kids are in the background just dancing away.
They think they're on the news reports that mommy does on the radio.
Yeah, that's their favorite highlight.
Coming up, schools continue to shut down and quarantine on World Distance Learning Day. That's coming up next. That was clear.
Are we going SY?
Yep.
Thanks, Andrea or Andrea. She said, have a Roxy Blue Monday.
Lady, I know times changing. Where's Todd Poole now? Lady, I know. They think they're on TV. Phew.
How much time we got? This sucks not having view of it.
About 20 seconds.
I'm gonna have to throw all the teases to you through Teams.
All right, here we go. I'll start. Get your hybrid run and head out to the green line. You can do that with the new cake bike from S.Y. Wilson. Go to ridecake.com and check it out. It is street legal, top speed at 65 miles an hour, a hybrid overland bike with a 54-mile radius, never needs gas, and fully electric. Is there a speed limit on the green line, Danny Bruns?
I don't think there is, Jarman.
65 miles an hour. You're
I
going to
don't
be
know.
helping by some folks.
I don't know that I recommend that.
Yeah, but go check it out. It is ridecake.com, the new cake ride from S.Y. Wilson.
S.Y. Wilson is in Arlington on Arlington Square. They are the official outfitters of Danny in the Jar, where they've got new Dark Seas apparel in stock. They are the exclusive dealer in Memphis. Also, new Jetty shirts, hundreds of new name brand hats and shirts like State and Liberty, Tailor Fit Performance, button ups, Flag and Anthem, new denim and chinos, all new women's boutique shoes and clothing. Also, the Rio sunglasses. These are polarized. They'll float in the water and very affordable for you. And S.Y. Wilson has you covered from the trail to the cocktail.
Clear.
Andrea.
Francisco.
That's fun to say.
Racing with the wind.
Head out on the highway, looking for adventure. So you remember when I told you I was nervous about changing my password?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I can't VPN in. That's what happened last time. Why, I don't know. From the trail to the cocktail.
Listen to Danny in the Jar.
Coming up, schools continue to shut down and quarantine.
I have 80. Mm-hmm. Send me over that thing if you want me to edit the call.
Yeah, I did.
In Teams?
Oh, no.
I can't get to it.
So it's going to be like that today.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I know. I'm just not.
There's 72.
Have you called Bobby on this?
I emailed him all day yesterday, but there's no. Last time I had to go up to the station.
Oh, I got you.
I'm not going to sit here and lose everything. I'd rather just lose that for today.
Are confirmed with over 300 students and faculty being asked to quarantine. However, the Shelby County Health Department reported an average of 176 new coronavirus cases a day with a 10.3% positivity rate. High of 87 today and 80% chance of thunderstorms just after lunchtime. And coming up next, Florida sidewalk collapses, leaving 1 dead and 3 injured. Three injured.
Yeah, yeah, freedom. Freedom. I mean, that call's long enough where it can just be one break. We can do Chadwick later because I need some.
All right, there's the next two newses. You got the 72. Have you sent over? You haven't sent over the other thing yet.
You haven't gotten it?
Not on Teams, no.
Shows on my end. Oh, my dadgummit. I keep forgetting to hit that arrow. Now you've got it.
Got it.
Dumbass. Stupid idiot. DJT 81. Oh. See. Back. Jam. Woo woo. Rebel. That's right. On my own.
From Avery.
Two minutes.
We're not playing it here. You know that, right?
No, I know that. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
While you're working. Work it, own it. Can't believe I gave you that guy.
Well, y'all was discussing about the people working from home.
And what were you saying back?
Now I'm all going up.
Patrick.
And what were you saying back? What were you saying back?
Well, y'all was discussing. I actually called AT&T. Thought about is that these people that are working for representatives. She told me she's actually not allowed to take representatives. She told me she's actually because it's, because they are at home. And then, of course, identity theft and things being real in this country like it is, people, would give that information basically to
45 seconds.
All right, so let's look at what we're doing.
You're a world distancing.
Right. So today, okay, you see where it's play montage, right? Play montage, right?
Huh?
You see where it says play montage done outside the classroom period?
Hang on. No, I don't know. Hang on. So you want that in the beginning?
After I say it, outside the classroom.
Got it. Okay.
And then after I get done, after we play ABC COVID, ask, and then we can do the T's as well, but ask me the question. If I like being at home, working from home again.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
So we can do Patrick.
Got it.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
Today is World Distance Learning Day. And because of the pandemic, there's so much more learning being done outside the classroom.
As millions of students across the country log on from home,
What a wonderful world.
from a distance, and parents juggle this new world of learning.
World Distance Learning Day.
Classes will continue at a distance.
Distance learning.
World Distance Learning Day is a day to embrace the learning that takes place outside of the physical classroom that started about 2 decades ago. It didn't just start because of the pandemic, is what's kind of funny about the whole thing. Whether it's remote learning program that is delivered entirely at a distance or a hybrid blend of in-classroom and at-home learning, the added flexibility and often more cost-effective option of distance learning is benefiting more students around the world than ever before. This was all said and done and put together in that little bow for you about 20 years ago. And here we are. And it's so relative.
Mm.
Now, Carterville High School will be distance learning for the next 2 weeks as 8 coronavirus cases were confirmed, with over 300 students and faculty being asked to quarantine. However, from August 15th through the 29th, the Shelby County Health Department reported an average of 176 new cases a day. And that's a 10.3% positivity rate they were looking for. They want us under 10 to go back to normal. So I'd say we're just about there. Carterville isn't the only school asking for students to quarantine, but it's nationwide, especially at colleges.
In Philadelphia, Temple University suspending in-person classes for 2 weeks in response to more than 100 positive cases. Central New York's SUNY Oneonta making the same decision. Ohio State suspending more than 200 students for violating campus guidelines.
I'm kind of scared because they're rising exponentially.
I feel like people are kind of ignoring the precautions.
And the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, with now more than 1,000 cases, despite already canceling in-person classes.
And this is why you have to have the flexibility with work, because if you are a Collierville parent and your kid was going back to school, well, guess what? Now they're all at home for 14 days.
And you have to go and babysit them, pretty much. Are you comfortable at home working, Miss Danny Bruns?
I enjoy working from home. Yes. Can I do school from home? Absolutely not.
Coming up, we'll hear from someone who has maybe some problems with it. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go. I was like, I thought I asked her the question.
Yeah, you asked. So then Black Panther, right? You can figure out your T's on that one and do it. I'm going to go back to Patrick.
Well, no, I don't know if you heard me, but I was like, we can do Patrick the whole break. Because that thing's pretty long.
Yeah, but it just repeats itself.
I got you. Okay. Well, I have a 1-minute montage of him. Do we have time for that, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good idea. It does give families online schooling, which is it's a great thing, and I'm glad that people are taking precautions to do this. But at the same time, there is a little bit of for the more sinister. That's kind of my thoughts. There is a little bit of for the more sinister citizens we have in this country. They may work a perfectly normal job, but their job also may allow them to do such things. And it's there's more security protocols in place to keep that from happening. But but at home, I mean, you don't.
I see trees.
My original point, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all my thoughts on that. I mean, I just kind of wanted to give y'all something to ask, just like this. I've heard rumor about inmates that are actually taking phone calls and stuff like that, people paying their bills as well. And I believe that you can actually ask them, hey, are you an inmate or are you incarcerated? And they have to tell you yes or no before you give out any information to them. Before you give out any information to them. I mean, I just kind of wanted to give y'all my. Think about it. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm all for it. But then when y'all bring up a point, I hope that y'all have a blessed day. Wow, I would love to go. I mean, unfortunately for me, I want to go.
Or do you want to go into Metallica and move Panther into the music where Metallica is?
Continue on. Honestly, I'm so sick of having to stay home and not be able to go to rest. And hopefully, all together we can all unite each other. Yes, ma'am. Well, I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day today. Appreciate y'all.
Can you hear me?
Where's Metallica?
923.
Oh, that, yeah.
I do appreciate y'all, and I do appreciate y'all to be on board with it.
So you're going to save that till then?
Incarcerated, and they have to tell you yes or no
Hang on.
before you give out any information to them. I just kind of wanted to give y'all my thoughts on that and something to think about, because I know that y'all like.
We appreciate your call, but yes, like you said, that is a point, and that was all.
Be fully on board with it. A few little things that would have to change, and that's just one of the things I'm kind of against the work at home thing for, even though I still like it, in a general sense. But there's a few little things that would have to.
We appreciate your call, but yes, like you said, that is a point, and that was all.
Well, I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day today. Y'all try to stay safe out here, and hopefully, all together we can. We'll continue on. Honestly, I'm so. We'll continue on. Honestly, I'm so sick of having to stay at home and not be able to go to restaurants and things like aggravating. There's only so much cabin fever a person can take.
Hey, that's why Jarman and I went to Metallica on Saturday night and blew it out.
Oh wow! Wow! I would love to go. I mean, unfortunately for me, I want to go to concert.
Just one six-pack beginning.
Lights on, so. Oh wow!
How much time I got?
5 minutes. Over 5.
What did you say, Patrick?
Well, y'all was discussing about the people working from home during this COVID-19 thing, and the only issue I kind of see with that, and something most people may have thought about, is that these people that are working from home, especially for companies like AT&T and stuff, she told me she's actually not allowed to take debit card information or at home, and then of course would give that information basically to a person at home that could just write down. So that, and in a way, I do agree that it's a good idea through the online schooling, which is it's a great thing, and I'm glad that people are taking precautions to do this, but. At the same time, there is a little bit of, for the more sinister citizens we have in this country, they may work a perfectly normal job, but the job also may allow them to do such things, and it's dangerous no matter what you do. I mean, of course, they can write stuff down at their work as well, but hopefully there's more security protocols in place to keep that from happening. But at home, I mean, you just never know. Hey, are you an inmate or are you incarcerated? And I believe that you can actually ask, but at home, and I believe that you can actually ask them, hey, are you an inmate or are you incarcerated? And they have to tell you yes or no before you give out any information to them. I just kind of wanted to give y'all my thoughts on that and something to think about, because I know that, y'all like to talk about different topics and different things that can happen with things like that. And actually, one thing I appreciate about y'all's radio station is y'all are willing to dive into a discussion and go into detail about some of the things that can, maybe other people didn't think about. Like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm all for it. But then when y'all bring up the point of what y'all do with things, it might change somebody's mind. They might not be willing to be so much for it. And that's just one of the things I'm kind of against the work at home thing for, even though I still like it, in a general sense.
Patrick, we appreciate your call, because yes, like you said, that is a point, and now. Patrick, we appreciate your call, because yes, like you said, that is a point, and now it's comment.
Well, I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day, There's only so much cabin fever a person can take.
Hey, that's why Jarman and I went to Metallica on Saturday night and blew it out.
Well, y'all was discussing about the people.
All right, it's coming over as Patrick.
All right, 2.5. So we're going to play that then, Chadwick?
I thought Metallica.
Oh. We're going to do the Metallica story now?
There's not really a story. It was just, we end with Metallica. If you want to end with and go straight into, what did you tease? Did you tease anything?
Chadwick.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, just go into that. We have to open up Patrick by, you say, we got Patrick Patrick's on the phone. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? Just say that. That'll be sufficient.
Yeah.
He explains what we're talking about.
Okay. And I see where you just put like a reminder for Metallica.
Oh, we got to go straight to Morning Wood too, huh?
Yep.
And they will get the Avery Superstore thing, so make sure we're ready for that.
Oh, that's how we're giving it away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, refresh. All right, here we go. Ooh, you make me live now.
It's Danny and the Jar, 98.1.
The Max.
We were discussing, despite people working from home, productivity still is up for most people in America. And here's Patrick on that.
Well, y'all was discussing about the people working from home during this COVID-19 thing, and what I had a run-in with, which I never even thought anything about it, but I was actually called AT&T to get my internet bill paid, and the lady that I was speaking with actually told me that she was actually having to work from home as well. And the only issue I kind of see with that, and something maybe people may have thought about, is that these people that are working from home, especially for companies like AT&T as customer service representatives, she told me she's actually not allowed to take debit card information over the phone at that point because it's, because they are at home. And then of course identity theft and things being real in this country like it is, people, would give that information basically to a person at home, but they could just write it down on a tablet. Nobody would know anything about it.
Right.
So in a way, I do agree that it's a good idea. It does give, families a better chance to be able to work and stay home with their families and take care of their kids and do the online schooling, which is, it's a great thing. And I'm glad that people are taking precautions to do this. But at the same time, there is a little bit of, for the more sinister citizens we have in this country, they may work a perfectly normal job, but their job also may allow them to do such things, and it's dangerous no matter what you do. I mean, of course, they could write the stuff down at their work as well,
right.
But hopefully there's more security protocols in place to keep that from happening. But, and I believe that you can actually ask them, hey, are you an inmate or are you incarcerated? And they have to tell you yes or no before you give out any information to them. I just kind of wanted to give y'all my thoughts on that and something to think about, because I know that, y'all like to talk about different topics and different things that can happen with things like that. And actually, one thing I appreciate about y'all's radio station is y'all are willing to dive into a discussion and go into detail about some of the things that can, maybe other people didn't think about. Like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm all for it. But then when y'all bring up the point that y'all do with things, it might change somebody's mind. They might not be willing to be so much for it. And that's just one of the things I'm kind of against the work at home thing for, even though I still like it, in a general sense.
Well, Patrick, we appreciate your call because, yes, like you said, that is a point I never thought of.
Well, I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day today. Y'all try to stay safe out here, and hopefully, all together, if we can all unite each other together and get, we can get through this mess and, be able to continue on. Because honestly, I'm so sick of having to stay home and not be able to go to restaurants and things like that. It's just getting aggravating, There's only so much cabin fever a person can take.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's why Jarm and I went to Metallica on Saturday night and blew it out. You could tell I hadn't been out in months. I may have had just one 6-pack too many.
Oh, wow.
Get up. It's your Morning Wood with Danny and the John on 98.1 The Max.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline? Would a toddler be pulled up into the sky by a kite?
Would a man find a snake living in his pants in his closet? Ooh.
Would a fireman accidentally start a fire with his water hose? 535-9898. Give us a call and tell us which Morning Wood is the actual headline for today. And if you have the correct headline, you will win a pair of Malco movie passes and qualify for the Traeger Pro 780 grill from Avery Outdoor Superstore. 780 of grilling space with Wi-Fi technology. You'll be able to operate your grill while at the office. It's the 98 days of outdoors with 98.1 The Max and Avery Superstore. Good luck, 535-9898.
One, two, 1, 2.
1 2 1 2.
Do it again.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Hey, the Max, who's this?
Johnny,
Hey Johnny, where are you calling from?
North Mississippi.
Johnny from North Mississippi. Which Morning Wood is the actual headline? Would a toddler be pulled up into the sky by a kite? Would a man find a snake living in his pants in his closet? Or would a fireman accidentally start a fire with his water hose?
I'm going to go with the fireman.
Ooh, I am sorry. No Monday Morning Wood for you today.
Good luck. Hey, the Max, who's this?
Dave.
Dave, where are you calling from?
Como.
Dave from Como. Which Morning Wood question? Sorry. Dave from Como. Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline? The toddler with the kite, the snake in the pants, or the fireman starting a fire?
Fireman starting the fire.
I am sorry. No Morning Wood in Como today.
No wood.
No wood.
Hey, the Max, who's this? Hello?
Hello? This is Joe.
Hey, Joe, where are you calling from?
Calling from Atoka, Tennessee.
Joe from Atoka. Which morning wood is the actual headline? The kid in the kite, the snake in the pants, or the fireman starting a fire?
Maybe the baby being picked up by the kite.
You got it, Joe. Or is it Dave? Is it Joe?
Yes, that's correct.
Sorry, we went through a couple there.
I know it's Monday.
That's right, Joe. Congratulations. You've got yourself a pair of Malco movie passes and you qualify for the Traeger Pro 780 grill from Avery Outdoor Superstore in 98.1 The Max. Congratulations, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Joe, hang on one second. I'll be right back and get your info, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, you got it. I'm going to go mute.
Sure, I have it. I don't have it. It's in Teams. I need it in Teams. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Ooh, you're my best friend. Whenever Untitled 9. Download, then hit the arrow, Jarman, or the paper plane, whatever that thing is.
Right? Paper airplane.
It's so cute. I love it. Mistletoe.
One. Johnny from North Mississippi. Which morning wood is the actual headline?
I'm gonna go with the fireman.
Okay.
Good luck. Hey, Max, who's this?
Dave from Como. Which morning wood question? Sorry. Dave from Como. Which morning wood? Dave from Como. Which morning wood headline? Dave from Como. Which morning wood headline is the? Sorry, no morning wood in Como today.
No wood.
No wood. His water hose.
It won the Max.
Which mini?
Oh, wow. Get up. It's your morning. Get up. It's your morning wood. With Get up. Get up. It's your morning wood with Danny and the Giant. Get up.
To the sky by a kite.
With a
535-98 with his water hose. 535-9898. Give us a call and tell us which morning wood is the actual head. To have the correct headline, you will win a pair of Malco movie passes from Avery Outdoor Superstore. Outdoors with 98.1 The Max and Avery Superstore. Good luck, 535, and qualify for the Traeger Pro Superstore. It's the 98 days of outdoors with 98.1 The Max and Avery Superstore. Good luck, 535. 9898. $98.98.
Danny and the Job. 98.1 The Max.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. The tease is on.
My mic was off.
That's the tease if you can get it in.
I got it. No, I've said 4 things.
Get up.
Ooh, I'm sorry. No Monday morning wood for you today.
Hey, the Max.
Dave from
I guess I was calling to answer the question.
Oh man, I'm sorry. We already have a winner.
No wood.
Oh man, okay, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Hey, the back says this.
No wood.
Hey, the back says this. Hello? Yeah, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Joe. Back says this. Yeah, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, where you calling from? Joe from the Toka. Which morning wood is the actual headline? The kid in the tight. Tight. Snake in the pants, or the fireman starting a fire?
The baby being. The baby.
You got it, Joe. For the day, the Joe. So, for the day, the Joe. Sorry, we went through a couple there. That's right, Joe.
I know it's Monday.
Oh. That's right, Joe. Congratulations. You got your congratulations. You got you won the Max. Congratulations, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
My bad.
Buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Shoulders. I've got in your Teams. I can't hear you.
Hang on, I lost our winner. And Joe, I'm not quite sure if they're going to mail them physically or they are. Okay, yeah, they're going to mail them to your post spot.
Okay.
All right,
That
buddy.
sounds good.
Hey, man, we appreciate you listening.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You too.
How much time we got?
1:45.
How do we not have Let's Go Fly a Kite?
Do what?
How do we not have Let's Go Fly a Kite? Inside it.
All right, here we go.
It's Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
Get up. It's your morning wood with Danny and the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Johnny from North Mississippi. Which morning wood is the actual headline? Would a toddler be pulled up into the sky by a kite? Would a man find a snake living in his pants in his closet? Or would a fireman accidentally start a fire with his water hose?
I'm going to go with the fireman.
Ooh, I am sorry. No Monday morning wood for you today.
Good luck.
Dave from Como. Which morning wood headline is the actual headline? The toddler with the kite, the snake in the pants, or the fireman starting a fire?
Fireman starting a fire.
I'm sorry. No morning wood in Como today.
No wood.
No wood.
Hey, the Max, who's this?
Yeah, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, where are you calling from?
Calling from Atoka, Tennessee.
Joe from Atoka. Which morning wood is the actual headline? The kid in the kite, the snake in the pants, or the fireman starting a fire?
Maybe the baby being picked up by the kite.
You got it, Joe.
Awesome.
Congratulations. You've got yourself a pair of Malco movie passes and you qualify for the Traeger Pro 780 grill from Avery Outdoor Superstore in 98.1 The Max. Congratulations, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's right. A toddler was pulled several feet into the air by a kite in Taiwan on Sunday. The 3-year-old was attending a kite flying festival with her parents when she became caught in the tail of an orange kite billowing from a particularly strong wind. They report that she was airborne for about 30 seconds before the kite could be lowered enough for an audience member to grab and release her. She was taken to the hospital, but only suffered minor injuries with abrasions to her face and neck. This reminds me of the day that Danny Bruns came in here and thought we were watching one of the most amazing scenes on television ever.
Falcon and Balloon Boy.
Danny was just standing here looking at the TV going, we'll always remember where we were when we watched this. And
that made me so mad. I mean, I remember grabbing onto your back and watching it from behind you, crying because this little boy was trapped in this balloon that never happened.
He was going to be dead. You know, we were
How's he going to land? How is he going to land, Jarman?
And then the next day, we did it for TV. Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Put your daddy in jail. That was awesome.
Oh, we had some sad news yesterday. Coming up, Memphis' preseason All-American sophomore running back Kenneth Gainwell will opt out of the 2020 college football season. Thanks, Corona. All right.
Top of the hour out.
Boop.
81 in.
Yep. 9-1 in. Just rolling. What? To be a jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes. Are the girls up?
Yep. Okay, well, where is the MP3 of it? Well, oh, there you are. It's not gonna let me send that. What am I thinking? I guess you didn't need to be on that. Sorry. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. How much time I got?
2:30. You want to wait and take those at 45?
What?
Oh, I thought you had pills.
Hang on.
Here it comes. Here it
Watch out!
comes.
What did her daddy do? It's Janie's last ion.
Oh, Ariel's out, isn't she, to win?
Okay, that noise. That's what I thought was a printer.
Are you typing?
Oh. Well, I hear it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. All right, here we go.
Sports shorts. Long enough to cover the stories, but short enough to keep you interested. With Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
This was a shocker yesterday. Memphis' preseason All-American sophomore running back Kenneth Gainwell will opt out of the 2020 college football season. His father told the CA on Sunday that the ongoing pandemic played a role in his son's decision, as the family has lost 4 members after contracting the virus, including an uncle whose funeral was this weekend. He decided he didn't want to take any chances with the coronavirus going on. You don't want to get out there and get sick and bring it to us, his brother or his teammates.
Wow.
He said. I was sitting with a big booster lawyer friend at Brookhaven yesterday having lunch, and a neighbor of your brother's. And he had heard that people were trying to talk him out of it badly. But like Corey Peterson told us, you know, there's a lot of money. You've been talking about Trevor Lawrence sitting out, you know, to come back to Clemson for what?
Right. I guess if he's going to opt into the 2021 draft, you just continue training alone and not have a season and hope that you will be able to have the past stats that gets you picked. That's all I can assume, right?
Right. But you're 20 years old, and, you know, Michael Jordan, remember how skinny he was at North Carolina? And then 2 or 3 years with the Bulls, he became this grown man. And one of D'Angelo Williams' best friends later came and sat with us. And he was like, you know, you got to take a lot of bumps and bruises, like also Corey Peterson said. And that's going to affect him. But, you know, the guy's from rural Mississippi, and I'm sure he just wants to make the money for his family also, especially after all that.
I don't know 4 people who've contracted coronavirus, let alone 4 people that have passed away in my family. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's not direct family, but yes, you're right. But it is rural Mississippi. So good luck to them. And what was we're going to talk with Danny Brown's mother, Mulligans, with Marion about the BMW Championship. It was pretty boring for 4 days. It was a hard course. There was not a lot of big leads until the end. John Ram came out of nowhere. That big booty Ram. I thought of you yesterday. He was walking with his caddy, and he had his glove in his back pocket. That thing was swinging 180 degrees while he was walking.
Baby got back.
He does. And he came out of nowhere. He was leading, and then Dustin Johnson tied, and they went into a playoff, and he made a 66-foot putt, which won him the championship over Dustin.
Here it comes. Here it. Watch out! Comes. Wow! Is this all really happening? What a putt!
It was insane. I mean, and you know how your mother goes, I may go up there and just watch from the outside. And that's why you heard all that crowd. There was a bunch of people outside of the gates just watching. So congratulations, big old Rom. The U.S. Open is going to be beginning today in Queens, New York for tennis, and Auburn has canceled multiple football practices this week with 16 players with the coronavirus. War Eagle.
Get it over with, man. Get it and get it over with. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm so over it all. Coming up next, we got 901 day tomorrow. Get it? 901? 901?
September 1st.
That's right. We will talk with Anna Thompson from New Memphis on how you can participate with 901 Exposure Day next.
Clear. Wait, what did I do with her? Where'd you go, Anna? Anna.
Anna, where are you?
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? There you are, girl. There you are, girl.
Girl, there you is.
901 day. Was your mother heartbroken?
I had talked to her.
Oh, that's right. You want to call her now?
No, she said 9. I don't know. Just stay on her schedule.
Less arguing.
Coming up next. That's right. We will talk with Anna Thompson from New Memphis on how you can participate with 901 Exposure Day next.
You son of a gun.
Next.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
We've got Anna. This is 82. Yeah.
Yep. Show is. All day long, girl. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Appreciate it. Man, I'm hungry. DJ all day long.
She's a twisted trickster. Everybody wants to be the sisters, Mr. Coca-Cola.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me.
Here are some of the things that are more popular than Congress. Hemorrhoids, Nickelback, traffic jams, cockroaches, root canal.
Don't Google yourself. I mean, I never look at press. I never look at comments on anything. It's like, what for? If you're looking for the negativity, it's easy to find. So I'm a big fan of just like, I don't care. I really don't care. It doesn't affect my life.
You keep playing and you're playing shows and people come to your shows, just you're out there playing for people that you think might like your music. Just play for fans.
Yeah.
And just pay attention to that, because if you pay attention to people that don't like your band, it's kind of not really why you're there.
Can we film the operation? It's the head idiot. And all the boys in the newsroom gotta run and bet. Get the widow on the set. We need dirty lawmen.
I think I just deleted an email.
Look at this photograph.
I didn't mean to single them out. It just came out. There's much worse bands than Nickelback, maybe.
Yet another Republican debate last night, because we do need more of those. In last night's debate, Newt Gingrich said voters want a president who's prepared to be controversial. Yeah, which explains why Newt then turned to the crowd and yelled, "I love Nickelback."
Once upon a Deadpool. Kind of prefer Marvel movies. We are Marvel. Yeah, but you're Marvel licensed by Fox. It's like if the Beatles were produced by Nickelback. It's music, but it sucks. Hey, that's it. I'm done. I've had it with all this Nickelback hating, all right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred? No, it just makes me right. It doesn't. They're overproduced, formulaic ear garbage. Oh, really? You know who might disagree with that? 50 million albums worldwide, 11th best-selling musical act of all time, Billboard's most successful rock group of the last decade, 6 Grammy nominations, 12 Juno Awards, those count, 6 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 1 People's Choice Award, Canadian, and a partridge in a pear tree. Sorry.
won the match.
I thought we were just having fun. I didn't realize it was.
You were you gotta say you were nicer as a kid.
Gate won the max.
This was a shocker yesterday. This was a shocker.
There's a video on YouTube of Nickelback being booed off stage in Portugal, and I think you should all watch it. I have a lot of respect for the Portuguese and their hatred, because they threw rocks at Nickelback. Yeah, it was an indoor venue. So let's break down what had to happen.
Coming up next, we got
tickets, snuck in rocks, waded through an opening act. You know, they were tempted. You know, like, whoa, 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 we got bigger fish. We got bigger fish. The Nickelback comes out. They're like, are you ready to rock? And a rock grazes the dude's head. Priceless. When did the Jonas Brothers go to Portugal? Because I'm going, taking 3 rocks, and I'm going to end it. I'm going to save the children from other children.
Coronavirus.
We got Pam at 10:30.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
And when do we have the census?
Oh, I guess we told them 10. You want me to double check?
Yeah.
Johnny from North Mississippi.
Is that interview playing yet, or?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to put it on the thing?
I sure can.
At virtual exposure include Epicenter, Alsac St. Jude, Southern Rain Center for Equine Therapy, the Levitt Shell, Orpheum, Meriton, Light Memphis, Memphis Flyer, Collage Dance Collective. We have different sections. We have community, arts and culture, service and volunteer, as well as social.
And Anna, my favorite part about the virtual exposure is how you guys have tried to make this as close to your booths at FedEx Forum and AutoZone Park in the past, because everyone knows about watching something on Zoom. We've all been doing it. And you got with Hopin, which differs from the conventional Zoom style webinars. This lets you, if you're registered, you have total control over what you explore attending the virtual event. You get to pick where you want to go. You get to watch which videos you want to watch. And then the booths each have their own video. Can you tell more about that? Because I think this is just so awesome because it makes it so much different and more interesting than an actual virtual experience everyone's been having.
Yes. When we decided to go virtual, we really did our research. We checked out a lot of different platforms because we all know that Zoom fatigue is real. We are hosting the event on Hopin, and it differs from a Zoom meeting or other webinars in that it's truly engaging, like you said. So during the event from 4 to 7, attendees can log on for free, learn about all of these organizations in Memphis, chat with the organizations individually one-on-one, watch live performances. We even have a panel of Memphis experts in kind of like a Reddit style AMA. We will have representatives from Choose 901, We Are Memphis, Downtown Memphis Commission, and of course, New Memphis to kind of answer all your burning questions about Memphis. But like you said, in the same way you would interact with different booths. If we were in the concourse at FedEx Forum, you can pick and choose and kind of curate your own experience that way.
Well, I'm just so excited for you guys, and as cheesy as it sounds, proud because y'all have put a lot of work into it. And I think it's actually going to be a special event and so much different than these other virtual experiences. And if anybody registers today before tomorrow, you're going to also receive a virtual swag bag, and you'll also have a scavenger hunt set up that puts a firm focus on fully exploring the city. Thank you so much, Anna, for what New Memphis does and for exposing 901.
Thank you so much.
You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred?
And the job.
50 million albums.
The max.
Coming up next, a transformer blows up on live TV.
You know who might disagree with that?
Line, we'll tell you how to
Facts.
fix that next.
With all this Nickelback hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in with all this Nickelback hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred?
No, it just makes me right.
It doesn't.
No
They're
delays,
overproduced,
69
formulaic
coming
ear
through,
garbage.
all the way down to
really?
55.
You know who
It is running at the speed limit right now. Again, no delays on the major arteries. I'm Michael Higgins with your total traffic.
With all this, you think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred? No. In school, Fred? No. You know who might hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school? You know who might disagree with that? Those count 6 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 1 People's Choice Award, Canadian, and a partridge in a pear tree. Sorry.
There's a video. Snuck in rock. Tempted. You know, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got bigger fish. We got bigger fish. Nickelback comes out. They're like, are you ready to rock? When do the Jonas Brothers go to Portugal? Because I'm going, taking 3 rocks, and I'm going to end it. End it.
With all this Nickelback hating.
We're keeping an eye on the power lines here off in the distance. Tree interacting with the power lines. You can see the sparks up there. It looks like this storm is almost moving due north, right up the Sabine River. Oh, that's not good. We're going to get out of the way of that.
Stream. Seriously smooth skies on our projected flight path.
Wait, DJT 83.
Yep.
It's all yours. Dream, 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 dream.
I always forget that Ray is Paul's neighbor across the street.
Ray.
He's a lawyer. Big
Oh.
also lives across the street from.
Oh.
Never met him?
Mm-hmm. Coming up next, we got 901 day to. No, Anna and Calvin are available second or third in the morning for census. Did I reply? You replied. It says I replied. What did I reply with?
Why is it not downloading? Why is it not downloading? What did I do wrong? Oh, what did I do wrong? No, I just asked them if they're going to be at.
Do you want census tomorrow? Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Yeah, and then we'll do Randy Thursday.
So they're rescheduling.
Barracuda or. Oh, what did you just ask me?
They're rescheduling. Are they?
Who?
Census.
Did we already say today at 10? Because that's the last email I found. Where'd you see that?
Oh, no, I thought I was just listening to you. I sent them an email.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like, are we on today or tomorrow?
When? I just replied all to the last email and said tomorrow at 10 because they said second or third. I mean, you're right. I should have not. That's not the second. Red Nest Day.
Dirty deeds done dirt. Diddling, diddling,
Diddling, diddling, diddling, ding, ding. Ooh, Barracuda. Barracuda. Won't. Dream, 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 dream. Where did you go? Where did Jarman go? Why'd you get booted?
I do not know.
How much time we got? I hate not being able to see.
1:30. So a buddy just texted me. I told you he was going to the 11:30. Well, I'll tell you. Never mind. Mistletoe.
How much time we have?
Minute 20. 1:20. 80 seconds.
Dream, 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 dream. Yes, we are glad we survived the weekend, Rob. It was fun. It was a great time at the show. Just didn't realize the show was recorded. I didn't realize Garth was and Blake was. I don't have any proof of this, but I'm going to assume that's why ticket sales went down each time once people realized it.
Wait, Blake and Garth were?
They were recorded. They were pre-recorded.
I thought they were live. Huh. I knew Metallica was playing a wedding reception and just recorded it, and never mind.
Well, Karen asked, yesterday, she said, was it misleading? And I was like, no, because you knew and I didn't know, but live at the drive-in concert series, maybe a little misleading. I mean, I know they're not there physically.
Right. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Done shape.
You're listening to Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
A San Antonio reporter, Justin Horn, was on location during Hurricane Laura when a nearby electric transformer blew up while he was on the air live. Here's how that sounded.
We're keeping an eye on the power lines here off in the distance. Tree interacting with the power lines. You can see the sparks up there. It looks like this storm is almost moving due north, right up the Sabine River. Oh, that's not good. We're going to get out of the way of that.
I mean, I want to know how much Weather Channel pays those reporters to stand out there with crap just flying around.
That was 100 yards away. And it was that loud. And he did not let an F-bomb go on the air. I can't believe that. Because that's what I would do.
I'm Danny Bruns, going to change my pants.
But do you think a lot of people were sitting there watching it live? How many shows or movies did we stream this weekend and not watch network television? More and more people are cutting the cord, and the major networks are now playing catch up to the early streaming companies. And with spending so much time at home, all we have to do is stream.
Stream, 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 stream. Schools are closing, not much good news, but I've got Wi-Fi and lots of booze. Whenever I'm not Zooming, all I have to do is stream, 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 stream. Netflix and chill, Hulu if you will, Peacock and Disney Plus too.
Wait, there's more.
More? Yes, more. Amazon Prime, HBO Max, and throw in a little YouTube.
What's Peacock?
Stream, 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 stream.
What's on television tonight on the other channel?
You can't not watch.
After I Zoom, all I do is stream. That's great.
And if you feel like you've streamed everything out there and you're looking for a new game to play, there is a new video game called Airplane Mode. It simulates the experience of being an economy class passenger on an airplane. It was in the works before the pandemic hit, but it's just coming out now. So if you're really missing flying, now you can pretend.
We're seeing mostly small skies on our projected flight path today. The possibility of a few rough patches, but nothing to be too concerned about. Still, for your safety and for the safety of everyone on board, we'd like to remind passengers to remain seated with their seatbelts fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
Why would you want to play a video game of one of the worst experiences that exist in life?
You mean like a war zone?
Touche, Danny Bruns. Touche.
Thank you. Let's go around and kill people because that's awesome.
And cops and all that. Yeah. But I mean, me and our friend Clay Aiken went to Las Vegas. Remember when I won that trip at Christmas? And we were, I mean, two big boys. If you've ever met me, he's pretty much the same size, maybe an inch taller. And we're just in these seats sitting next to this poor young lady just for 5 hours.
Oh, and y'all had to have been loaded.
No. For once. It was early. I'll be honest. It was early, but he pretty much slept but it's just 5 hours. I mean, I miss flying. Not Nickelback is looking for a distribution partner for their new documentary. Yes, that's coming up next. Y'all had to be loaded. Thanks for that, Danny.
Hey, Cleve, my car did finally start Saturday night. Have the carpenter check the battery in your car and also check the alternator. I do think I just need a new battery because it happened at the lake. Actually, 3 of our cars did not start. We went to the lake a few weeks ago. Isn't that crazy? But I've had it 5 years and haven't got to replace the battery, so I think it may just be time. But isn't that funny? Because Cleve, the boys were making fun of me. Jarman and David were making fun of me. Why are you so worried about your car dying? It's a new car. It'll go. The battery will be fine. I went to crank it. Not even an hour out there.
Yeah.
And it was dead.
Yeah. She woke me up. I was napping and she woke me up. She goes, so we got to leave the car running the whole time. I was like, no. I was like, you have a pretty new car. I was like, that battery's not going to die. And like she said, an hour into it, I was like, oh, I'm in for it now. Guess whose fault this is?
Look how, and I was trying to be responsible going to crank it up. I was being responsible the whole night about everything except my alcohol intake. Hey, once I know I have a driver, it's over.
Yeah, having somebody that doesn't drink, that was awesome.
Gee, how awesome was it when I went to take down the Max banners on our way out? I felt like I was robbing the place. I mean, it had to have looked funny. Me running out there. How do they know I work at the Max? Taking all the banners.
Well, there was nobody there. So
true.
Like you said, it looked like you were robbing the place. Oh, and I might as well say it. My buddy said they were loaded, ready to rock, and the 11:30 canceled. I was like,
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. I guess there wasn't enough.
Oh my gosh.
Dream. Where's my Nickelback? My Nickelback audio. My Nickelback audio.
Dream.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
DJ T. Is this 84?
84. DJ T.
84.
To my Pop-Tart s'mores.
Can you bring me a tart through the floor?
Pop-Tart s'more. I love them even more. Mm-hmm.
As if this couldn't get any worse, I froze. Never mind, it unfroze. Here it comes. Yes, replace. Thank you so much. Dream. 84 is sent. D. Wow, that ain't gonna happen.
All I want to do. Dream, 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 dream.
Ooh, Barracuda. Dream, 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 dream. Did you see that email?
No. Look at your phone. I just sent you a text. Dream, 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 dream.
The devil bowed his head because.
No, that's not it, Jordan. That's not it. That's why we checked them. That's why we checked them. That's why we.
Why can't my calendar move? Oh.
There's a video on YouTube of Nickelback being booed off stage in Portugal.
God, that guy's still around. Drew, yeah.
And arrogant as ever.
Oh, he's such a douchebag. Like, what is your job, dude?
I've always wondered that.
No, Drew has got it stuck in his head. Dream.
He didn't.
Dream.
He didn't say anything bad. It's just what he said was pretty funny. All I have to do is take a look at you and dream. Oh, I don't think I have
What?
Aga. Yeah.
How much time we got?
Whoa, 11 seconds. Oh, no. Come on. No. 5 or 4:48.
Dream.
We're not gonna take it. Nope. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. I got the VMAs. I got Dave Grohl 1 and 2, but no Lady Gaga.
What? There shouldn't be any Gaga, right?
No, go to 923. I don't know if I can get it. I'm on Delicious Audio, but
Well, I'm at 923. There's no Gaga. I don't want any Gaga. It's been playing in the news.
oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, but it just seemed like you were wanting something there. Okay.
No.
That's fine. That is fine. Dave Grohl's story is fantastic. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
We're not. No more. We're not gonna take it. Why are we singing that one now?
Because it's coming up.
We haven't even played it and we're singing it and stuck in our head.
It's coming up after your stellar newscast.
Did you put 91 in? Yep. We're not gonna take it.
Make sure.
Head out with the headlines. Only news you need to know.
They're all the same.
On
It's the T's that changes. I make.
Danny.
How much time we got?
1:30. Hang on.
You think I could go pee, wash my hands, and be back?
1:30 and pills. You gotta pee, wash hands, and take 3 pills. Way to go, Jarman. Gonna break her ankle now. Freedom. 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 Freedom.
I only washed my hand 15 seconds. Sorry, not 20.
End of time.
You're listening to Danny and the Jar.
On 98.1, The Max.
Jack Osborne has blasted the Daily Mail for pictures they published of his father. On Saturday, the tabloid shared photos of the 71-year-old that said show him as being, quote, nearly unrecognizable after allowing his signature raven locks to go gray. Jack Osborne hit back, scolding the paper for shaming his sick dad for not dyeing his hair during a pandemic. He wrote, "Have some respect and decency. Oh, wait, I forgot. Your kind lost that long ago." Ozzy Osbourne revealed his Parkinson's diagnosis in January. Well, Jack, I don't think it's been any mystery that your dad has dyed his hair for decades. It looks almost purple at times. And there's
no one at that age has that color hair.
Right. I mean, ever since Danny and I have been on this camera and Facebook Live, I see my chin of gray hair, and I'm like, 50 years old is going to suck in a month. And there's news people out there who haven't gotten their hair dyed and have grown to just like it.
That's exactly right. Hey, speaking of Ozzy, I was watching the Go-Go's documentary this weekend.
Yes.
It's pretty good. And Charlotte, who had a heroin problem that they didn't even know about.
Right.
They were talking about the end of the breakup, and the drummer, she says, I mean, Charlotte was just a mess. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne kicked her out of his dressing room. I mean, that's effed up if you're getting kicked out of Ozzy Osbourne's dressing room. All I could think about was
Jim
Paula Davis and Jim Dandy. I asked Jim Dandy if he knows Paula Davis, and he says I can't keep up with Paula Davis. If Jim Dandy's saying that about you, you need to hang out with Charlotte, the guitarist for the Go-Go's. What's in your ear? Because we're on Facebook Live. You can watch us on our YouTube channel as well as Facebook Live, and you've been digging in that ear this whole break. What's in there?
There's only 5 people watching it compared to thousands listening. Have you not caught me picking my nose or butt yet?
Nope. Speaking of butt,
yeah.
Nickelback.
They're looking for a distribution partner for their new documentary. Bassist Mike Kruger told Detroit's Riff WRIF radio station, "Baby, we actually have a documentary that we are right now just putting the finished touches on and looking for a distribution partner." They report Nickelback's guitarist Ryan Peake said in April the film has been in the works for a few years. Just like a new album. I mean, when's the last time they had new music besides that Devil Went Down to Georgia?
I don't know. When's the last time someone wanted to buy a new music from Nickelback?
I mean, they haven't been here in about 10 years. I had a friend that went to that show, and she said it was actually pretty good. And I was like, you know what? I would go back and watch them again because they opened up for Aerosmith about 15 years ago, and it was pretty darn good. I've never seen the Pyramid that packed for an opening show. You can say what you want about them, but
it was great. Daughtry, them, and who else was it? At the Forum, it was Daughtry and then somebody and then Nickelback, and it was one of my favorite concerts. And yeah, say what you want about Nickelback, but man, we were jamming out, rocking hard with them in the 2000s.
Yep. Coming up, we'll talk about the passing of Chadwick Boseman and play a montage of some of his work. That's coming up next. Right now,
there's a video on YouTube of Nickelback being booed off stage in Portugal, and I think you should all watch it. I have a lot of respect for the Portuguese and hatred because they threw rocks at Nickelback.
Top of the hour out.
Yeah, it was an indoor venue. So let's break down what had to happen.
That tease has got Florida sidewalk collapsing.
They bought tickets.
Mine does.
Snuck in rocks. Waited
for both.
Opening act.
All right, I'm gonna take care of this.
They were tempted. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got bigger fish. We got bigger fish. And Nickelback comes out. They're like, "Are you ready to rock?" And a rock grazes the dude's head. It's priceless. When did the Jonas Brothers go to Portugal? Because I'm going. Taking 3 rocks and I'm going to end it.
With all this Nickelback hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school? You know who might disagree with that? Facts. 50 million albums worldwide. 11th best-selling musical act of all time. Billboard's most successful rock group of the last decade. 6 Grammy nominations, 12 Juno Awards. Those count. 6 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 1 People's Choice Award, Canadian, and a partridge in a pear tree.
98.1 The Max has your sweet deal of
Hello.
Anybody?
Hello.
Jeez, when is that coming? Holy shnikes. All right, since I messed up, you want to just do Chadwick at the end? I don't have a last story yet.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're both okay. Yeah, whatever.
No, you tease it here, so it's we'll do it then. Well, I'll do Chadwick at the end because I want to talk about.
Okay, I gotta get this going.
Bye. Hey, we've got to go. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
Man, this is slowly growing to be one of my biggest fears, and what be called a freak accident. A Florida man has died after a sidewalk he was walking on collapsed. The incident happened Friday in Lake Mary, Florida. A passerby who saw the unidentified victim disappear into the ground called 911, told the dispatcher, "We need help getting the sidewalk off him." When the firefighters arrived, they found a truck attempting to pump water from the hole, which kept refilling with rainwater. As firefighters attempted to use the jaws of life to extract the victim from the sinkhole, 3 of them were electrocuted by an underground power line that was making contact with the water. All 3 were taken to a nearby hospital where they expected to make a full recovery. The victim, however, wasn't so lucky. An investigation into the incident is underway. I mean, normally when I was walking, if I ever like my sidewalk, it floods bad. I don't understand why, and that's why we have potholes. I've told you guys before about how this guy with the earthquake center at the University of Memphis, he pulled over one day when we were over at Patrick's for a St. Patty's Day parade, and he was wondering where we got our strobe lights for our grill because he wanted to get them for the epicenter. And he was telling us how much water is underneath us. And if there's ever an earthquake, you're going to need a helicopter to get out of here. That's going to be the only way out. And that's why since then I was like, is that why we have potholes that just won't, that we can't fix and they keep happening?
I would say yes. I mean, it's between the water and the earth shifting. But I agree with you. It was like 8 years ago. There was like a sinkhole story every other day. You remember when we put John Calipari in one? When the 240 sunk? And I'm with you. Like, it's scary. Like, why do these random sinkholes happen? But I will say this is the first one I've heard in a while. That a few years ago, it was like one every other week. Remember that whole house went in?
Yep. Yeah, a whole house. And I mean, it was huge. You just go search sinkhole and images on Google. You will be blown away. And it is scary. And then these guys getting electrocuted. Jeez.
Oh, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Live wires and water underneath us. I don't see why there'd ever be a problem. Good luck with that. Did you go to Metallica drive-in concert Saturday? What'd you think? Give us a call, 535-9898, and we'll run down the MTV Awards next, as well as a drum off with Dave Grohl.
No.
Hey, go ahead and get that tease while I finish my mom. Unless the phone's ringing.
Good job on that, Bev.
You hear me?
What?
Go ahead and get this tease unless the phones are ringing so I can finish my mom.
Okay. Oh, you want to be okay. We're not gonna take it. Nope, we're not gonna take it.
There's water underneath us. I don't see why there'd ever. Good luck with that. Did you go to the off with Dave Grohl?
You're on Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
And nothing else matters.
Next, as well as a drum off with Dave Grohl.
So close, no matter how far. And nothing else matters. Life is ours. We live it our way. Oh, yeah. Say your prayers. Take the world. Don't forget my son. You must use everyone. I said set it.
We're doing Chadwick at the end.
Hmm.
Coming up next, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman passed away Friday from colon cancer at age 43. Coming up next, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman passed away. Coming up next. I knew she had this one big F-bomb I couldn't find it, and I was so afraid. How much time we got?
4.
43.
What? Quit emailing Friday.
Now, it's Marion with her Monday Mulligans with Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Good morning.
Gripping the pillow tight.
Exit light. Enter. Why is that not? You ain't giving me what I want. Oh, I'm blind. Ba 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 ba.
Take my hand.
Now, it's Marion with her Monday Mulligans with Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Good morning, Dan. How are you doing?
Now, it's Marion with her Monday Mulligans.
Good morning, Dan. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing? Are you
You wouldn't believe
She wouldn't even let me talk.
Last out.
She wouldn't even let me talk.
He did. He had such a putt on the 18th hole to.
It was actually 66 feet.
Yeah, 66.5.
Oh, sorry. So you're not in
I thought you may be upset today that Dustin didn't win.
No, because Dustin's still number one, and it's gonna make for such a good.
How much time I got?
Minute. She's not here though. I mean, you're.
No, I know. I was trying to get done before.
I got you.
It went from a -4. This tournament was so hard. Tiger had a +11.
Oh, here we go.
Rory had a +3. Thompson had a +6. And
Here we go, Dan. Danny.
Gotcha.
This is Danny in the Jar, 98.1
The Max.
The 2020 MTV Video Music Awards went down last night virtually. Here's a rundown of the big winners. How many of these artists do you actually know, Jar? Or songs have you heard of?
Just watching the highlights on TV, none. Nada. Nunca. Nothing.
All right. How many do you know in this next clip? Go.
Your push best new artist of 2020, Doja Cat.
For Best Direction, Taylor Swift, The Man.
For Best Hip Hop, Megan Thee Stallion.
Best Pop,
BTS On. For Song of the Year, Lady Gaga with Ariana Grande, Rain on Me.
Best Collaboration,
Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, Rain on Me.
For Best R&B,
The Weeknd, Blinding Lights.
for Video of the Year,
The Weeknd with Blinding Lights.
Taylor, Gaga, Ariana, BTS, and The Weeknd.
Do you know any of the songs that they won for?
No.
Me neither. Those are the only names I recognized myself. Last night at the VMAs, Lady Gaga did have the busy night. She won multiple awards, including Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, and did an epic 9-minute performance that included a guest appearance from Ariana Grande. She also received the first ever Tricon Award.
Okay. What's a Tricon?
Multi-dimensional artist. So back in the, Fred Astaire days, when you could dance, you could sing, you could act.
Tricon. Sounds like fancy sunglasses. Tricon.
A 10-year-old drummer challenged Dave Grohl to a drum off, and
Good
he
luck.
accepted. Here's a clip of her playing all the drums. This is not a backtrack. It's her playing the drums to Foo Fighters' Everlong.
Dave Grohl, I challenge you to a drum off.
Pretty awesome. And if you go to our Facebook page or our YouTube page, you can see that we are live. And Dave Grohl is in the studio with me. And here is him responding to the 10-year-old drummer that challenged him to the drum off.
But Nandy, in the last week, I've gotten at least 100 texts from people all over the world saying, this girl is challenging you to a drum off. Now look, I've seen all your videos. You're an incredible drummer. I'm really flattered that you've picked some of my songs to do for your videos, and you've done them all perfectly. So today, I'm going to give you something you may not have heard before. This is my response to your challenge. So now the ball is in your court. This is a song called Dead End Friends.
That seems pretty simple compared to Everlong. When they're doing the hi-hat in the beginning, or when it kicks in, it is unbelievable how fast that is. And if you've never tried drums, it's just insane trying to keep up with that.
And I guess he didn't want to do a Foo Fighters song because Taylor Hawkins plays drums. So she should have really gone after Taylor Hawkins or a Nirvana song, or like Dave did, he did them Crooked Vultures with his song, because he is, of course, is the drummer for that band with Dead End Friends.
Fresh Pots.
Coming up next, Mulligans with Marion on John Rahm's insane putt to win the BMW Championship.
Clear.
I'm guessing that's right.
Yeah.
I was a little confused with the Stapleton.
It went from a -4. This tournament was so hard. Tiger had a +11.
My bad.
Rory had a +3.
That's Friday. I just did it. My bad.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
I wonder why you had that look on your face. I was like, it's right there.
Danny and the
Read Chris Stapleton, then Marion.
Now, it's Marion with her Monday Mulligans with Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Good morning, Dan. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing? Are you,
You wouldn't believe the last hour.
Post. Yeah. Post is pissing me off too now.
Coming up next, Mulligans with... Are you getting it?
Yeah. Did you hear me? Like, I came up here and did recycles yesterday, and I was like, come on, what is the deal?
Why, it cuts off the front? I don't know.
Or the back. You know, I had to add 20 seconds like every time.
Oh, well, because I know if you ever see an element that's not a song before or after our break, pull those down and merge them.
I got you, but still, I was like...
But it still doesn't help. It
Right.
still doesn't get them all.
Mulligans?
Mulligans are in. Coming up next, putt to win the BMW Championship.
Do, 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 do. Waiting so long. Waiting so long. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly me tonight? God, face tattoos are so cool.
Oh, so cool. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Coming up next, Mulligans with Marion on John Rahm's insane.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight? I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Do 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 do.
You're with Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
Won't you fly with me tonight? Hey, baby, 2 tickets to paradise.
Championship.
Do, 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 do.
You're with Dan.
Won't you fly with me tonight? 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight? Yeah, swing it. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight? DJT, DJT, DJT 93. Won't you fly with me tonight? Yeah, 2 tickets to paradise. Who loves you, baby? If a picture tells 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? If a picture tells 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? DJ T93. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? 83120. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? La 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 la.
Now, it's Marion with her Monday Mulligans with Danny and the Jar.
43.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? Yeah, babe. If a picture paints 1,000 words.
Hey, perfect. Thank you, Mom. We'll check in with you next Monday.
Okay, sounds good.
Coming up next, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman passed away Friday from colon cancer at age 43.
Danny and the Jar. 98.1 The Max.
Next, Black Panther. Coming up next, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, hey, then why can't I paint you? Hey. I did not see it. I'll double check that. Nope. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? It's the same old situation. You're on mute.
No, Kevin, I cannot control Jarman. He is now you're singing it's the same old situation. How did we get to that one?
I'm over here swinging, baby. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight, babe? Yeah, 2 tickets to paradise.
Where are we?
I'm at 5629 Murray Road. Oh, my bad.
I wouldn't tell anybody that.
Gonna make for such a good tournament next week.
All right, where are we headed next week?
We're headed to Atlanta, and there's going to be, the top 5 right now. You've got Dustin, Rom, JT, which is Justin Thomas, Webb Simpson, Colin. You can't ask for a better. Top 5 right there, and you got DeChambeau coming in. And Rory. If Rory don't have his baby, he could have a baby, and he says he's going to leave the tournament if he does. If his wife goes into labor, so that. Oh my God, just fabulous, fabulous.
Okay. Anything else?
I just one note. It went from a -4. This tournament was so hard. Tiger had a +11. Rory had a +3. Thompson had a +6, and then Leachman ended up with a +30, and he's still back in the top 30. It's unbelievable. So it was a good tournament. We won't see Tiger, but Tiger will be at the Open. That's all I got.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Mom. We'll check in with you next Monday.
Okay, sounds good.
Coming up next, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman passed away Friday from colon cancer at age 43.
So it was a good tournament.
And the job. 98.1 The Max.
Are we done with that?
Mm-hmm. No, I was just looking at the comments. And Kevin, thank you for the compliment and kind words. Not my singing, but the show.
And Ty, that sucks about Aerosmith. Fenway Park.
Yeah, we missed a lot this year.
Not Metallica, man. Not Metallica.
They could turn up the lights. I would appreciate it. Playing a wedding reception on the side of a mountain in Napa. I've got 2
tickets to paradise. Pack your bags and leave tonight.
I'll put your teas in there also.
Huh?
I'll put your teas about Chadwick in there also.
Don't yawn.
Why? It's 9:42. We can.
No, we got a whole day ahead of us. Census, 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Pam at 10:30 today. Mom at 9 is done.
What is census?
Why they're coming on?
Oh, I
was
like, what? No. 11 o'clock on Saturday night was bad enough. Let alone the reopening of Senses with Danny in the Jar.
With Romeo taking us there and back.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
Snap. Step back. What you gonna say about that? Snap. Dun, dun.
Bam, bam. Bass drum. What's he say? Boom, boom. Bass kick. Drop kick. I'm not a drop kick kind of guy. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. And Man, that was a good movie.
Oh yeah, the little story I got about it is hysterical. It's hysterical.
Oh my
It's
God.
hysterical.
Oh, MJ.
Not really. It's just whatever. So do you have your Paul Harvey?
Oh, thank you.
I can help with that if you need some help.
Topic pulse trending.
You want Gorman on Friday?
Yeah.
Did you see? I sent you that picture. That's right. Pack your bags, we'll leave tonight.
The only reason I'm singing that is because the beginning of that music bed for your mom sounded just like it. Do, 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 do,
That's
do,
a
do.
Jackass theme.
Oh, really?
I don't know what to do with why I'm always sore. Pack your bags, you'll leave tonight. Why am I singing that one?
But because the Jackass theme, I started singing it because
You're stupid.
David.
Okay, so tomorrow I've got the duel done. I'll go ahead and send that to you now.
Now.
See, you hear that?
Mhm.
But I didn't know that's Jackass. That's real nice. Hey, Marion, why does your daughter play Jackass under your mulligans? Oh my God. Now tomorrow, what? Duel and Tri-State.
Yeah, I need you to send that over to me because I don't have access to it right now. I love when I save stuff and don't know where I put it. It's my favorite.
It's my favorite. You know, I just love water skiing, and they just sit up there, and I'm just waiting for a web of moccasins.
Yes. Oh, I knew to email it last night because I would lose it.
With Pillow, you can make sure what people hear with their ears matches what comes from your heart.
Could you imagine how bad that would blow up if it could hear me talking to you prior to 7 a.m.?
Oh my goodness.
It would short circuit itself and burn my arm off. Oh, here it is.
Well, Danny's had to take the day off again to another visit to the emergency room.
Her halo is blown up because it turned into horns. She is nowhere near an angel. She is the devil.
And then 7 o'clock, we're on Facebook Live.
Hey guys. You know what? I look
morning.
like this when I wake up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we love each other.
We love each other.
All right, so tomorrow we have duels, trivia. Is that it? Riddle me this.
Yep. Well, we have a riddle be this. Are we going to?
Sure, we can do it. You edit the riddle. I'll edit the trivia.
I don't want to edit, Mom.
Duels is edited.
It's Monday. That's not fair. We love each other.
I texted it to you.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise. And what are you needing from me? You are needing open
Oh my God.
Won't you fly with me tonight? Hey. Won't you fly with me tonight? Yeah. Where is it? It's in there. Where is it? I do not see it. I see it. Oh, that is right. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight? 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you fly with me tonight?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
You really hurt my feelings because you told it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Just deling.
Tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? How much time do we have?
25 seconds.
Thank God. Where are we?
We're done. Oh, I do not have a teaser. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Radio, car, Danny and the Jar.
On 98.1
The Max.
Besides Hurricane Laura, one of the other biggest tragedies on Friday came in late, and it was actor Chadwick Boseman, who has done some incredible work. Unfortunately, in his short lifetime, he went to acting school, and unbeknownst to him, Denzel Washington paid for a bunch of tuitions at the drama school that he went to, and he found out later that he was part of it. And hang on, I lost my place here for a second. And he died from colon cancer at the age of 43 on Friday. I've never seen Black Panther. I've seen Get On Up with James Brown. He portrayed Jackie Robinson in 42, Thurgood Marshall. I mean, if you're portraying icons, American icons like that, there's a lot to be said about your skills. He died after a 4-year battle with colon cancer and managed to keep private despite starring and promoting multiple critically acclaimed films, including Black Panther. He had colon cancer while filming Black Panther. He came to St. Jude about 2 years ago to visit kids. And can you imagine the Black Panther coming to St. Jude, the actual one? If you've never seen Draft Day, he plays an Ohio State linebacker who calls Kevin Costner. He's the GM of the Cleveland Browns, trying to encourage him to draft him higher than some other players. And he and Kevin Costner, it's just them having phone calls, but it is pretty darn good if you've never seen it.
Yeah, and Get On Up. I walked downstairs and the carpenter was watching it Saturday or Sunday. And I said to him, I said, the Chadwick Boseman passed away, the Black Panther actor. He's only 43 years old. And he's like, oh, really? I don't think I know him. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Walked out of the room. And then, the movie's over and you can go down, and it was just still sitting on the screen in the room, and you can go down through the actors and stuff. And I pressed down and I look at cast and I was like, dude, Chadwick Boseman plays James Brown. It was so kind of weird and eerie, but yeah, I mean, looking straight at him, and I never knew that was him. And he does a fantastic job in that movie. It's great.
Oh, so neither one of you knew?
No, we're talking
I'm-
about Chadwick Boseman dying while we're watching him be
I just thought it was a Carpenter thing because
James Brown. No,
that
no
sounds
clue.
like a Carpenter thing.
No clue that was him.
Yeah. And so he will definitely be missed, especially by the African American community. Jimmy Fallon had him one time on Behind a Curtain, and he had people walk up to the Black Panther poster and had people tell what Black Panther meant to them, and he would come from behind the stage after they were done. And it's a pretty cool video if you ever
Yeah,
check
because
it
it
out.
left him in tears.
Oh yeah.
He didn't really realize what he was doing as being the Black Panther for all these young African Americans, especially having their own superhero. And it is wild. And as we played in the newscast, LeBron James saying how crappy 2020's been, losing the Black Panther and Black Mamba.
And
Kobe Bryant.
Actually, there's a story out there about how they were getting ready to do a project together, Chadwick and Kobe, before Kobe passed. And they were talking about they needed about 2 more years to really start doing it. So thanks again, Corona.
I will say I am disappointed too in Netflix not showing the Ma Rainey tonight. I was looking forward to that very much so. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom was planned to screen virtually today, but Netflix says in a statement that the event will not be going forward out of respect for his death.
Well, that's odd because ABC showed Black Panther last night, but with no commercials. And for a TV station or a network not show commercials, that's pretty huge. Coming up this afternoon, the hardest working and biggest slacking U.S. states. Right now, here's a montage of the late Chadwick Boseman's work.
Next guy up, you hit him right in the head, all right?
No.
Give me up.
No, like you said.
No, give me up. Just get him out.
You got the top of the hour out?
Get him out. I also remember that he beat you.
Watch it again. Don't watch me. Watch him. Watch me sack him 4 times in one game, then watch what happens after. My jury isn't just the 12 people in that jury box. It's the whole nation. You just focus on this case. Try your best not to screw it up and leave the big picture to me.
I am not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda. And it is my responsibility to make sure our people are safe and that vibranium does not fall into the hands of a person like you.
Hello.
That.
Hang on 1 second for me. I had to call my mom because my mom always told us that we went and saw. Let me end the broadcast.